Modern life brings with it countless pressures and worries. Do you ever feel like you are caught up in a spiral of negative thoughts? Every day can become a battle with worries and insecurities. But is there a way to find peace of mind? True happiness is not something far away, but is within reach if we know how to let go and live positively. In this article, we will explore the secrets to help you let go of all worries and live more peacefully. Let's start the journey to find peace and happiness today. Attitude to life. Life will certainly never lack challenges and changes. Every day brings new challenges, from work, study, to personal relationships. We may feel pressured when faced with things that do not go as expected, but the truth is that true happiness does not come from external factors, but from our own hearts and attitudes. To live happily, we must first accept that nothing is perfect. Everyone has weaknesses and mistakes, and it is these imperfections that make life rich. Perfection is a subjective and elusive concept. When we yearn for an ideal life, we may miss out on the precious things that life has to offer. Instead of worrying and longing for the impossible, find a way to accept what has happened, both good and bad. Accepting these realities not only helps us reduce stress, but also facilitates personal growth. We should see difficulties as opportunities to learn and grow. Every challenge is a valuable lesson, helping us develop skills and create memorable experiences. Being positive does not mean hiding negative emotions, but finding ways to face and overcome them. Instead of avoiding or suppressing emotions, we need to learn to express them in a healthy way. Allow yourself to feel sad, anxious, or disappointed, but do not let those emotions dominate your life. When we can see things from a different perspective, feelings of peace and happiness will come more easily. It is important to develop the ability to view life's difficulties with an optimistic and open mind. In addition, building a positive attitude also includes appreciating the simple things in life. Small moments such as an afternoon walk, a hot cup of tea, or a smile from a loved one can bring great joy. Take time to feel and experience these things because they are what give meaning to life. Life does not always turn out the way we want, but if we keep a positive attitude, we can find happiness even in the most difficult times. Finally, remember that attitude is a choice. We have the power to decide how we respond to changes and challenges. Live with an open heart and a strong mind. When we choose a positive attitude, we not only bring happiness to ourselves, but also spread joy and positivity to those around us. This will create a virtuous circle, helping each of us grow together and enjoy a more meaningful life. Relationships. One of the most important elements in life is the relationships we build. Quality relationships, from family and friends to colleagues and communities, play a huge role in determining our level of happiness. Being kind to our loved ones and friends not only helps create strong bonds, but also brings joy and comfort to ourselves. When we share our pain and joy with others, we not only help them, but also create memorable memories and moments to cherish. This creates a support network that helps us get through difficult times and strengthens our spirit. Take the time to nurture these relationships by calling regularly, meeting up, or simply sending a text message to check in. Attention and love in relationships will not only increase bonds, but also make each person feel more valuable. In difficult times, friends and family will be a solid support, helping you find light in the darkness. So always remember that happiness comes not only from personal achievements, but also from the way we interact and connect with the people around us. In short, a positive attitude and quality relationships will be two key factors that help us build a happier and more peaceful life. Let's start with ourselves and the people around us, so that every passing day becomes a meaningful and joyful day. Letting go and accepting modern life often makes us get caught up in endless desires and ambitions. We may feel pressured to pursue things that are not really necessary, from fame, money to recognition from others. However, one of the keys to finding inner peace is knowing how to let go of things that are not necessary. Living in moderation, that is, not being too ambitious or not letting external factors influence us, helps us maintain balance and comfort. When we let go, we not only lighten our burden but also have the opportunity to see life from a new perspective. Letting go of things that are no longer in line with our personal values and goals will help us grow in a more appropriate way. We need to accept that our troubles often originate from ourselves, from our expectations, worries, and comparisons with others. When we set standards that are too high for ourselves or others, we easily fall into a state of disappointment. The best way to overcome these afflictions is to self-reflect and improve ourselves. Self-reflection helps us recognize our weaknesses and from there find ways to develop and improve the quality of our lives. Take time to ask yourself, what is really important to me? And am I living according to my core values? When we have a clear self-awareness, it is easier for us to make the right decisions. Letting go is not just an action, but also a process. We need to practice continuously to develop this ability. We can start with small things, such as reducing material things in life, limiting the pursuit of unnecessary things. For example, instead of focusing on owning things, cherish what you already have and create memorable memories with the people around you. Also, learn to accept yourself and others. Everyone has flaws and no one is perfect. Accepting that we are not perfect will make it easier for us to forgive ourselves and others. When you realize that everyone has their own difficulties, you will develop compassion and empathy, which will improve the quality of social relationships. Let your mind be free, not bound by unnecessary things. Acceptance and letting go will open the door to new opportunities in life. You will find that when you let go of unnecessary burdens, you can find peace and happiness in the simple things around you. Life becomes truly meaningful when we know how to live with gratitude and cherish every moment, every relationship. Finally, remember that letting go does not mean giving up on your dreams or goals in life. On the contrary, letting go will help you focus on the things that are truly important and meaningful, leading to a happier and more fulfilling life. Let's start the journey of letting go and accepting from today, so that each passing day becomes a day worth living, recognizing the values of life. Sometimes, in the hustle and bustle of life, we easily forget the simple but extremely precious values. Things like smiles, sincere care, and gratitude can bring much greater happiness than material things. A smile can warm the hearts of others and create a positive atmosphere around. Caring for those around you, from family, friends to colleagues, not only deepens relationships but also creates a strong support network. Remember that life is not a race, but a journey of experiences. We need to learn to enjoy every moment, from small things like an afternoon walk, a meal together, to memorable memories with friends. These experiences help us realize the true value of life, creating joy and lasting happiness. In short, letting go of unnecessary things and accepting reality will help us live a more peaceful life. By recognizing the value of simple things, we can find happiness and satisfaction in every moment. Let your life become a meaningful journey, where every day is a precious gift. Growing up. Growing up is a journey that is not simply about growing older. It is also a process of psychological, emotional, and moral development. Growing up requires us to learn how to face challenges and solve problems in life effectively. Throughout life, each person will have to face countless difficulties, from big decisions to pressures at work and personal relationships. The ability to overcome these challenges is a clear sign of maturity. To grow up, we need to learn to accept ourselves and others. This does not mean accepting all shortcomings, but rather recognizing the weaknesses of ourselves and others with compassion. Accepting ourselves helps us to be more confident, without having to pretend or live up to other people's expectations. At the same time, accepting others also helps us to build stronger relationships without being bound by prejudice or comparison. When you understand and accept the differences of others, you will feel lighter and find it easier to connect with people. Maintaining a kind and compassionate heart is an important part of growing up. Compassion is not only about loving, but also about being willing to help others when they are in trouble. When we act with compassion, we not only create a positive impact on others, but also enrich our own lives. A kind heart helps us forgive others and ourselves, reducing the burden of hatred and resentment. This does not mean we accept negative behavior, but we learn to overcome it. Growing up is a long and challenging journey, but it is also a beautiful and rewarding process. Be patient with yourself and open to the lessons that life brings. Every experience has its own value, contributing to the formation of who you are. Always strive towards self-development and maintain a kind heart so that each day becomes a step closer to the best version of yourself. When you apply these tips, you will find life becomes easier and more meaningful. Remember that peace and happiness are choices you can make for yourself. Thank you for following and sharing this journey with us. We look forward to receiving your comments and views in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other useful content. See you in the next articles, where we will discover more secrets to a peaceful and happy life.